What's good, you sexy mother people? Welcome back to Henchgate, where the YouTubers are at. I'm Jared. Hey yo, it's September. You know what that means. It's time to review season 9 of Letterkenny. Y'all know the drill. Be sure to give this video a like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell, come notified post videos, live, follow up, rise, retweet. Gotta give them to 8 ears.
Only real men get this.
Episode 1. Well, after Dirks fucked around, found out, we start this off with a rap. You know how we've started most seasons with rhymes and whatnot. This is now Kitty Cat spitting out some rhymes herself. Basically saying, yo, I'm fucked up. I'm moving on. I'm a bad bitch. I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever. I can get whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. Type shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, good shit. Good shit. Okay, Katie, a bad bitch. We love that. We love that for her. Basically after wee bit after beating the shit out of Dirks, everybody's just chilling at a diner. I want to say it's like a Waffle House, maybe a Cracker Barrel. It's just a regular diner, which is fine. You know, they're just celebrating celebrating scrapping and whatnot. Well, technically they jump days. The scrapping does come along though, because Dirk's cousin shows up and is like, yeah, you jumped my cousin. Now I'm here with my people. And they're just like, oh, very good. You don't use steroids, you fucking pylon. Yeah, they were just chirping the hell out of this dude until Jaker and his boys from the U.S. military show up alongside the brothers from the Canadian Air Force. Either way, U.S. Canada come together, bonding. So much time from then to now. It's only been 5 years. This actually debuted in 2020, but I think this was filmed before everything shut down. Which is like, okay, yeah. I mean, it's more notable of the restrictions and whatnot in seasons like season 10, mostly season 10, but I think also season 11. Season 10 and 11, you'll definitely see like, oh, okay, yeah, they had to, figure things around at the time. This is like, yeah, I think this is like the last full season pre-pandemic film-wise. This was released September 2020. I don't know why that. Yeah, no. See just seeing the Canadian and U.S. family like that. Crazy how so much can change in 5 years. But I still believe it will. I still believe in that camaraderie. I'll always come up there, share some Tim Hortons double doubles, triple triples if I really need the energy, and good old can of puffers. They don't have bottles of puffers, they just have cans. Either way, anywho, yeah, they all have a nice little scrap, and then we're all at a Buckendo. Good old Buckendo, yeah, that's a good old time. But I also noticed I made this assumption before with Stuart having the Force, but it's like, no, I'm more and more convinced each season this motherfucker got the Force. Okay, is it from the Schnooters? I would hope you'd have the Force in a different way than the Schnooters. Maybe from gaming. I'll get the Force from gaming. I'll do that. Yeah. But yeah, Katie is going scorched earth now. She is done with the fuckery. She's just gonna do her thing. Then at this Buckendo, the Skids, Hockey Heads, McMurray, and then later on the Hicks will all join around the table talking with military buffs, that's what I'm gonna call them, about how covert operations would get your dental records by having you suck on titties, or for the ladies or gays, sucking on dick. However you, I don't know if that's a real thing. If that's a real thing, I mean that sucks for the people who like foreplay, i.e. me. Goddamn. To come up with new tactics. No. How are you supposed to enjoy sucking titties if you, it's like, you know, what if they're covert operative? You know, you don't know. You're just thinking, oh, I'm sucking on some titties. Then it's like, damn, now my dental records with the government? What the fuck? No, you guys, switch up your game, people. Switch up your game plan now. The ending was nice, though. The end of the episode was nice, you know, especially with Wayne and Rosie. It was nice. It was sweet. Everyone's having a good time at this Buckendale. Everyone's just dancing, having a good time. And then all of a sudden, Stuart changes up the music. Everyone's like, oh, all right, that's our skid, whatever. But then, you know, obviously people are like, yo, what the fuck? Because obviously Stuart's like, oh, this music ain't it. We gotta get the streets bubbling. But no, yeah, no, obviously everyone's like, oh, we're at it again. We gotta protect our own. Basically, they'll like I said, I think I said this in the last review. Like they'll come at each other. That's fine. But if you coming on their turf and you fucking with their people, they're gonna come at you. In the case, you know, they're I think still on U.S. soil. Yeah, no, it's a good episode. Good start to the season. You know, Katie's whole thing this season is she's going to scorch earth. She's going to do whatever the fuck she wants, whatever the fuck she pleases. You know, because, you know, she don't need no dirks in her life. You know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm pausing, like, oh, there's more to say, but I'm gonna save that for the end. But other than that, let's get 5 stars.
We respect our fucking elders.
Whew. So we start off this cold open with Daryl having an existential crisis. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, he sees this nice lady from the town, Ma Hutchins, has 17 kids, one less than a baseball team. Phew! He's just birthing them. And apparently he hears wind coming from her, not out of her mouth, because she was having an ice cream. And she was wearing a beautiful dress. Wind. We respect our fucking elders. Oh my god, no, this is a good ass cold open, and it's just like, you know what? You need to watch this cold open. It's on YouTube. It's brilliant. But the majority, the bulk of this episode is Riley and Jonesy are like, oh, what do we really want our ship? What do we do now in hockey? But then Coach comes along and they're barely talking. So they're doing that with Coach while he's just talking just a whole mess of random shit about him and his deceased wife Barb. Like they, you know what? I'm not even gonna. Yeah, nah, Maz is just out of pocket. And I thought, oh no, McMurray's still worse. But like, man, Coach is like right up there. But yeah, no. 8th story. Is coming from the rest of the crew are at Modine's, sitting down with the youths of Letterkenny, because apparently they're just a bunch of little shits, from stealing mailboxes, throwing dog shit in paper bags, fighting, name calling, grab assing. And that's where like, now we gotta do something. We gotta deal with these little fuckers. Yeah, that's about the it of this episode. You know, it's like, you know, we're all young. We all do dumb shit. grow out of it. We teach the next generation to be better. No. But I did learn, get a few skills of the trade. If ever, well, I don't live in Canada, so I can't really get a ticket to, work the fields that they mentioned. But good to know, just in case. That was a decent episode. It's like definitely returned to form. Got nothing to really do with anything. It's the dialogue that really, it's the dialogue, man. It's the dialogue that really held up this episode, because nothing really happened, but it was still a good episode, especially that cold open. Brilliant, fucking brilliant. 5 stars.
Pull your finger out of your ass!
Episode 3. Angie went on a trip to the UK. Now she's out here acting different, like she's, straight. She talks with a bit of a posh accent now. I'm not even gonna get into it, but pull your finger out of your ass. I've had that. I've had issues when traveling, and you pick up things from the surroundings that you travel in, but I think to a point for me now, it's like all a melting pot of like, obviously being from New York, I have my New York side, but then I picked up traits from LA. Well, I don't go that far. I don't go full LA, but I also picked up traits from like Canada, and I've been around the places throughout the country and up in Canada. Yeah, I get it. You absorb the surroundings and whatnot, but don't go full Anglophile. Either way. What else goes on? Kay is having just a bad string of dates. One not bathing, one not flossing. The other one, what was the other one's problem? Oh, scratching his balls. There's a whole thing about Gail fucking Jimmy Dickens, Dickskin. Apparently he's got some packing, but apparently not as big as Stewart still. Like, Jesus, Stewart. Fucking hell. But yeah, everybody, the whole town was talking about it because Glenn's over here being a little, I was gonna say babbling Bonnie, but Bonnie McMurray is like, yo, Glenn, shut the fuck up. Stop talking about Gail's business like that. And this comes off of Riley, Jonesy, Ron, Dean, Daxton talking about, who would they smash animated edition now. Okay. But yeah, apparently Jim Dickens. Yeah, I can't even call him Dickskin, but Jim Dickens is he's packing. He's getting the job done. Bravo. But poor Katie on the bad days. You gotta, hygiene is very important. The first impression is the lasting impression. Come on now, y'all. Y'all know this. At least you should know this. I hope you know this. If you don't know, you know. I don't know what else to say. I should stop yawning. Outside of that, it was a good episode. Yeah, good for Gail. Good for Gail. She's getting something, because apparently Jim Dickens don't really mess with anyone from Letterkenny until now. So hey, yeah. Go. Good for you. Yeah. It'll get better, Katie. It'll get better. Yeah. 5 stars.
Sick. Tired. Hype.
Episode 4. Did not know how I wanted to talk about this episode. I'm being for real. I was like, oh. Okay, how, in what ways can I talk about this episode? So I'm just gonna talk about how. Start off with Wayne and Rosie meeting Ellen. You know, Dan, sweetie, we've met her already. They taking a liking to her. She knows ball. So yeah, that's good. We like Ellen here. Modine's now has incorporated brunch into the mix. So that's cool. That's good. It's good. I mean, I like going to Pancake House myself every now and again. I don't mean International House of Pancakes. I don't even know IHOP. I mean the original Pancake House. So if I want to give me some brunch every now and again, you know, why not? Why not, right? It is what it is. Best other way I can really talk about is Jonesy and Riley need new dating apps because they've tried most of all the dating apps. But apparently Raya, you know, everybody knows what Raya is. Apparently it's overrated, you know, on that wait list. I mean, yeah, no, I don't even, I can get. Raya is overrated, according to them, and I can confirm it's overrated. I have not checked in years on that fucking waitlist. I think after a time I just gave up. I was just like hearing it again, like, oh yeah, Raya, yeah, it's overrated. But yeah, they need a new dating app. That's as far as I'm gonna go with that part. Yeah. At least I don't know how to really discuss it as much as I should. But yeah, that's the gist of it. So, hey man, you know, you got, like, you're in a small town, you've done everything you can, you know, want to expand those horizons, I guess. I think that's about it. That's all I write down in this episode. It's fine, decent, it's funny. Yeah, I got nothing else. I'm gonna just go on with 5 stars.
Coffee? Tea?
Episode 4. What did I say? 4. 5. Holy shit. 5. Episode 5. Jesus. Okay. So yeah, we start off with cold over. Gail just having a bit of trouble with her truck, but it was something simple, easy fix. But you know, it's funny shit. Good stuff, good stuff. And you got Jim Dickens there. He's like, oh yeah, he's still fucking with Gail. Like, good. You know, keeping on with that story a bit. But the most majority of this episode is like in one location for each group of people. We got Wayne, Katie, and Daryl at the house. Gail, Bonnie, and Rosie are at Gail's. Jonesy and Riley are chilling. Stuart and the other kids are all playing Sega. Yeah, and then Dan wasn't the episode, but I think he was with his gal Ellen. So yeah, it was like nothing really happens. Everyone was just saying how, oh, I got a crush on Bonnie McMurray. Everyone's trying to take a shot at Bonnie. I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah, Bonnie McMurray, she can get it. Shit, about a shot, Bonnie McMurray. I'd take that shot. I would not stop. I would not hesitate. I digress. It's a nice episode, you know. Rosie was going over to Wayne was going to go over to Rosie, but it's like, yeah, they're just so fucking cute. That's just a nice chill episode, you know. It's a nice winter episode. It's something you throw on over the winter, just like you have a nice cozy night in. This is that episode that, you know, just chill to it. So I'm gonna give this 5 stars, but also just because, you know, the old Sega reference.
right.
Penultimate episode, episode 6. Well, we start off talking about gay hooters. Is that right? No. That was the way to start the episode, but okay. Gay hooters. Gail is worried that most of the town is gonna leave her because there's this new restaurant opening up. Okay. I mean, there is a Hooters over in Canada. I haven't gone, but where I wasn't too far from there. I'm like, oh, well, interesting. Might check it out. I might check it out one of these days. Who knows? But yeah, no, the Hicks are loyal to Gail. They're gonna stay with her through thick and thin. Stuart tries to apply to being a DJ at this restaurant, but is thwarted by Mia Sophia. That's her name. And I thought the bro dude rep was a bitch. Ooh. But, Mia Sophia, only to Stuart, she's a bitch. Because, like, I recall seeing her, like, when Dirks was trying to, get a little flirty. But then also, I remember when Wayne was collecting pennies and stuff, she was there. Yeah. So I was like, guess just she don't like Stuart. But then, then she's taking shots at Rold. Jesus Christ, Rold has been getting, been getting some strays on the insults this season. He's good. He's all good. But yeah. Yeah, no, everyone just like, obviously, seen the other ways, like, why would you go to a restaurant? That's all well and good, but, Gail, Modine's, that you stay true and loyal. Shit, if we had Modine's, you already know. Modine's is where it's at. I'm just gonna say 5 stars. This is nothing else that really happens. It's still a good damn episode. It's still funny.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Learn how to fucking drive!
Episode 7. Yo. Okay, so apparently there's a Letterkenny in Pennsylvania. I don't know if there is, but you know what? We're gonna Google that. We're gonna Google map it right now if there is a Letterkenny in Pennsylvania. I want to know why the fuck I have not gone to Letterkenny in Pennsylvania. But while I'm looking this up, oh shit, there is. There is a Letterkenny in Pennsylvania. Oh. Fuck. That's crazy. Okay, that's what's up. There is an actual Letterkenny in Pennsylvania. Huh. The more you know. But, yeah, I digress. So, I don't know. Okay, what I'm about to say does not feel right. It does not feel... It's sacrilegious in so many ways. Stuart decides to come up with a new DJ name because he's got to get back on his ones and twos. The new DJ name, he went from the hottest sex imaginable, featuring Susan Sarandon, to Tupac Shakur, or just Tupac. Oh. What are we doing? And apparently Alley Cat and Bianca Donk are, they're first like, nah, we ain't with it, but then they started getting along, they started getting on board with it. What the... Well, Stuart is DJing this party at Modine's, orchestrated by Tanis, for her new energy drink, Indian Energy. And, it's a lit-ass party. Good time. But apparently, it bit a little too much off of bro dude to the point where that goddamn bitch of a rep. Oh my gosh, she's such a bitch. She comes along and just like, oh okay, I got you. At the same time, she and Tannis have a little tete-a-tete, you know, little. They respect each other, a little flirty with each other. Okay. She's still such a fucking bitch, dude. Oh my god, she's such a bitch. Cause I'm like, okay, we had to deal with Mia Sophia. Cause I'm like, oh man, she reminds me of the bro dude energy chick. Oh god, here she is now. Oh boy, and she brings along Anik. And actually, the only reason I actually knew about this because Riley and Jonesy were bringing along Cassie and Tassie, whom we saw in the previous episode with Mia Sophia. So basically, these two girls are just lackeys that ended up fucking Jonesy and Riley because you know they might be idiots, but they know how to they know how to close the deal. And yeah, the running joke this episode is learn how to fucking drive. Because you know, Coach yelled at Wayne and them saying that shit, and that's just been the joke. That's just been their joke. they are unbothered this episode. Well, mostly. But yeah, so Anik is there. She wants to talk to Daryl. Seems it's important. Like she wants to tell him something. He's just like, I don't give a fuck. We're done. Like. He don't want to deal with her mess no more. Like I get it. Like Daryl love bombed her a little too much. At the same time, she was also it's complicated. Like she did rush out of that marriage proposal and everything. It's like it seems a little too like sudden to get with him, but then he fumbled. So it's like, you know. Not everybody's in the right or in the wrong in this situation. Oh yeah, so Riley and Jonesy lost their shit, but I'm not getting into that. But it's Shorsey's fault. It's Shorsey's fault. Of course it is. I say it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. But Anik, she had to talk to Daryl. Because her new boyfriend, she's like, I have a new boyfriend, you need to hear from me first. And she's also telling Katie, like, I got a new boyfriend, you need to hear from me first. I'm like, why the fuck does she need to tell Katie about her new boyfriend? Because it's Dirks, who is the new bro dude sponsor guy. I don't. Apparently, this bro dude rep is such a bitch. He's like, oh, I should never have you guys represent my company. But this guy, Long Dick Dirks over here can. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, why is Anik dating this douche nozzle? What the fuck? At the end of the episode, it's like, where's Wayne? Because obviously, if Wayne was there, but you know what? We'll have an answer to that in the next season. But Wayne goes outside and there's fucking Mary Fred, and that's how we end this season. Oh boy. This entire season was like a return to form, I think. I can't really say return to form because it's like after what happened with Mary Fred, then it was like we started really getting back into you know our usual thing. But then you know we had Dirks, but this really felt like a return to form for the town of Letterkenny. Then I don't like that bro dude chick at all, man. Like if I ever had to deal with someone like that, I'd cuss them the fuck out. I could not. But yeah, this is gonna be the conclusion of this whole section here is gonna be good in the next season. But also it's gonna be very interesting to see how they film everything while it was still higher restrictions due to the pandemic. But yeah, this is the last season pre-pandemic. Holy shit, that's crazy. We made it this far. Now we're 3 more seasons to go, man. Fuck yeah, this is 5 stars. This is season together is 5 stars. I like the chill moments. I like cuteness, the relationships. Yeah, good return to form after the last couple of seasons. Well, we could return to form after last season. We had to get Wayne his groove back, and now this is proper. Like, this is within the town of Letterkenny. These are their problems. And I think we don't really see much kids or youths of Letterkenny outside of like one of the Halloween specials in the earlier seasons to now, not a lot of youths in Letterkenny. So we just seen a whole bunch of teenagers of Letterkenny. And they're gonna be just like our ragtag group of folks here. Just don't decide if you want to use boxing or Muay Thai to determine what's better in your friendship. But whatever. Shout out Tyson and Joint Boy. And good old fucking Shorsey. Oh, love it. I love the nod to Pokemon Go, even though that wasn't popular since 2016. He's like, your mom was over doing the work for my Pokemon Go. Gotta catch them all. Give your balls a tug. Fucking love Shorsey. Can't wait to talk about the show proper. Oh man, but yeah, like I said, this episode, this entire season is getting 5 stars. 9 seasons down, 3 to go. Man, it don't feel right that we're almost done, but it is what it is. But tell us what is your favorite episode in the comments down below. Yeah, if you want to listen to the track, you already know the Spotify playlist. If you want to get yourself some Gus and Bruce and Puppers, links to that is also in the description. Yeah, stay tuned for more of our content. Got a lot of things cooking and bubbling for October, aside from obviously the usual superhero time and Letterkenny review. That's all I'm gonna say for now. Stay tuned. Stuff is gonna come fairly shortly. But until then, we'll catch you guys later.